Well, howdy, folks, and ho, 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 because it is Christmas time. It is wintertime here in Texas, and
Lord.
we're going to talk about some wintertime games, some Christmas games, get into that festive mood. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Right, but the thing is that the sun is out here, and it was probably in the 70s today.
Yeah, in the 70s. And
It's not, it doesn't really get that wintry where we live.
well, it was just like in the 50s the past couple of days, and that's about where it gets for us.
Oh my God. Outside of the snowpocalypse, it really has not been, let's say, challenging in the least over these past 30 years of winters where I remember wearing flip flops to Christmas on multiple occasions
Yeah.
because it was almost 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, and I'm from the beach, Corpus Christi, so
Right.
flip-flops, Christmas. You got your chunkless.
Yeah, it's a Jimmy Buffett Christmas down there.
Lord knows.
Watch out, that Texas coast, baby. Third coast, man. Hey, Gulf, represent Gulf of Mexico.
Or America.
Well, depending on what viewers are watching. I'm a Gulf of Mexico guy.
Yeah, me too.
We're right by Mexico. It's always been that.
And we love them. So.
And we love them. We love them.
I love the tortas.
And the food. Yeah. I love all the food. Anyway, back to winter games.
Yeah.
Back to winter games. A couple of games that come to mind for me. Sonic 3 has an amazing winter level. When we talk about winter levels, we talk about snow levels, we talk about ice levels. There's all these classic ice and snow levels. You got to love that snowboarding section in Sonic 3 where he comes in spinning around, and they rehash that in Sonic Adventure.
Yep.
And so there's just a lot of lore behind it, and a great soundtrack, great bosses, and cool levels in Sonic 3. They're a lot longer than the first two games, where if you don't know where you're going and you're kind of exploring around, you can get up to that 10-minute mark where, you die if you hit 10 minutes on a Sonic level. Right. So they only give you so much time. So like Sonic 3, they made it so big, but the problem was it's like, man, I better get to the end because now I'm racing through this level because I'm like at the 8-minute mark. I got to beat this boss. So I'm gonna say my cool winter game, just to start off with. We're gonna talk about some more winter games. Sonic 3 Ice Cap Zone.
Heck yeah, that's a great one.
Sega Genesis. Sorry. And everything else, but that's where it's from.
Well, Sonic 3, that's a great one. I'm gonna go back to the competitor with
It's me, Mario.
Okay.
We all know Cool Mountain.
Cool Mountain.
It's kind of like Sonic 3 where you get to go in and you do that slide.
It's you're sledding, you get on your butt or you dive and you sled down.
You're sledding down the ice.
The ice,
I don't know how he doesn't get a cold butt from that. Maybe he does.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
But
right.
So you get a little bit of that. But we all know our favorite part is grabbing that baby penguin and throwing it off the cliff.
The baby penguin. There he goes.
That's something I know that all of us have done.
Yeah.
And I still do it every time I do a gameplay of it. I got to. It's so much fun.
I recently got a 64 earlier this year, and of course, really the only reason was to get Mario 64. But I love in that level where you do the race against a larger penguin.
Yep.
And then you could cheat. And I thought I was doing good. I was like, hell yeah, dude, I found the shortcut. And then he's like, nope, you got to do it the right way. And I'm like, man, come on, man. Come on, man.
I remember doing that as well. And you're just like, yes. Especially sometimes it's so hard to land on those lower platforms trying to do those cheats.
Kind of hard to see. You got to use the C buttons to get your way through that
The one
race.
time you use the C button.
The one time you ever use a C button.
And then you're told you're cheating the whole time. So you got to do it the right way.
But we love Cool Mountain.
Yeah, Cool Mountain is real cool. But you know what else is real cool?
What's that?
Is the game that I'm playing for Christmas this year.
Yeah. Every Christmas, there's always those games that you come back to and you're like, this game has holiday vibes.
Yeah.
And what kind of winter game, what kind of Christmas game, what Xmas vibe game do you have, Travis? What are we talking about here?
Well, it kind of goes into last Christmas and this Christmas. So last Christmas, I played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the 64.
The GOAT.
One of everybody's favorite games.
Metacritic's favorite game.
100%. I think they gave it 100% actually.
It's like 99 or
Yeah.
something like
Oh
that.
yeah. No, so this year I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to play Ocarina of Time Master Quest
Ooh.
on the GameCube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I recently picked up a GameCube, and one of the main reasons I got that was so I could play Master Quest.
Okay.
Finally was able to find a copy, snatched it up recently, and I've been holding off tis the season
'Tis the season
to be playing it. And I know it's a lot harder than Ocarina of Time. I'm not looking forward to that water dungeon.
I never have a problem with a water dungeon.
Yeah.
I love the water dungeon. Zelda always gets me with the overworld crap.
Yeah.
Like I will run through a dungeon like nobody's business, but like I will be getting confused. Like, wait, I give this mask to who?
Yeah.
I gotta go get these chickens and throw them in. Like, so I'm bad at the overworld stuff, but I'm good at the dungeons.
Yeah.
So that's my problem.
But yeah, so we're going to be talking a little bit about Master Quest right here. There's a special kind of magic around the holidays, that feeling when you pull an old box down from the closet, crack it open, and suddenly you're 8 years old again. Ocarina of Time Master Quest taps into that same energy. It ain't a remake, and it ain't a sequel. It's a gaming equivalent of finding a familiar Christmas ornament, only to flip it over and discover someone secretly glued a puzzle box on the back of it. Originally intended for the doomed 64DD, Master Quest finally dropped in 03 as a bonus disc for pre-ordering Wind Waker. And on its surface, it's like nothing's changed. The same world, the same story, and the same beloved adventure. But the moment you step into that first dungeon, you realize Nintendo did something tricky. They wrapped your childhood in new paper. Everything you know is still inside, but the wrapping is twisted and deranged with a bow tied up that's laughing at you, reminding you that you're a ho-ho-ho. The dungeons, they're the heart of the Master Quest chaos. Puzzles that used to make sense suddenly feel like you took your first holiday walk around that neighborhood with that one cousin. You know who I'm talking about. Cows morphed to Lord Jabu Jabu's hypodermis, doing dungeons backwards, dealing with way too many of those Temple of Time blocks, and enemy placements that feel like a holiday prank gift from your sibling who thinks they're hilarious. It's Ocarina of Time, but played by gremlins after midnight. And yet, that's the charm of Master Quest. Reminds you of what it felt like when games could surprise you. That's the Christmas morning feeling. The belief that something familiar can still amaze you. You know the path through the Deku Tree by heart, but Master Quest quickly throws you into entirely new dungeon experiences that you never expected. It's nostalgia with a spark of mischief, except that mischief is done by Nintendo for only releasing this as a pre-order bonus, locking out millions of gamers from experiencing this version of the game. And for that, Nintendo should be getting a visit from Krampus. By the time you reach the credits, Master Quest hasn't replaced your memories of Ocarina of Time, it's enhanced them, like adding whiskey to your eggnog, or maybe something else. You're not rediscovering Hyrule, you're rediscovering yourself as a player, and that's where the Christmas magic lives, and the joy of remembering something you love, made just new enough to feel wondrous again. Master Quest isn't just your average New Game Plus adventure. It's the moment you realize that even your most treasured adventures still have the power to surprise you. And if that's not the holiday magic, I don't know what is.
Well, Travis, thanks for that extremely informative review and retrospective on Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time Master Quest, which I've never played, but I do think it's interesting I do own the original NES Zelda, and you talk about how you beat that game. There's actually a second Master Quest in that game that's super cryptic and really hard to get through, and it's something else. I've gone through a few of the dungeons just to just test drive it, and it wasn't that bad, but the deeper you get, it's like, oh, where is this dungeon at? So I think it's cool that for maybe one of the goats for the NES that they redid Ocarina of Time with a Master Quest as well. I think it's very appropriate.
I think so too, and I've actually haven't even touched the original NES Zelda Master Quest, so that might be something on the pipeline down the road.
And I think Zelda, he's wearing, Link's wearing green.
Yeah,
that's the Christmas color.
Lord knows.
And it's influenced by like high fantasy Europe, which involves with Christendom, and by default, Christmas in general.
Yeah.
So very cool. And there's some snow levels. There is definitely that ice dungeon, mini dungeon. It's not a full dungeon, but it is a cool, for all the other things in Ocarina of Time, it's like little attention to details, because they could have just been regular dungeons the whole way, very linear, and then you're done with the game. Yeah. But they said, no, here's an ice dungeon that's like a mini dungeon. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Again, it's great playthrough. Really enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, as far as Christmas games are concerned, not a game I play every Christmas, but this might be the Christmas game of Christmas games.
Yeah.
And that's the one and only Shenmue on the Sega Dreamcast. We talked about Shenmue 2 a lot on the Dreamcast, and I just beat that game. What an amazing title. And I might just do Shenmue 1 because it does take place during Christmas. And let's just get into it. Shenmue, the Christmas game of Christmas games. This takes place in Yokosuka, Japan, specifically on Dobuita Street for a lot of the game, which is a real place on planet Earth and is heavily inspired by realism and the idea that recreating this 1986 Japan port town and villages. So it's all rather wild walking around something like this in a video game, see what they're trying to go for in this early free roam game before Grand Theft Auto came out. Really ahead of its time, and this game runs on a calendar, and this calendar starts on November 29th. So eventually in this game, you're gonna get to Christmas Day as well as New Year's. And the seasonal changes include cloudy skies, snow, people impersonating Santa in the street, all kinds of wreaths, banners, and Christmas decorations and Christmas trees that are scattered all over the whole town, all over Dobuita Street, which is this busy market and nightlife district within Yokosuka. Here you'll find shops and bars and barbershops and restaurants, clothing stores, karaoke bars, whatever. It's all here, and all the entrances of these places and the overhead power lines are decorated with Christmas cheer. A cool part of this is that Christmas-style music even starts playing over the free roam music as you get closer to this area. And all of this takes place from December 15th to Christmas Day. So it takes up a number of hours in the game. One day in this game is 1 hour. So that's 10 hours of this game that you're inside the Christmas zone. Really next level, and they even do it right for New Year's. They even put up these little flyers all around town that are these Year of the Rabbit flyers to celebrate New Year's. So this game really does it right as far as getting you into the calendar and getting you immersed into the holiday season of 1986 Japan. Shenmue, the Christmas game of Christmas games.
Man, Shenmue sure looked like a dream on that cast.
It is one of the most beautiful games of the time. They spent like $70-something million on that game. It was the most expensive game ever created at the time. And so you've got, Yu Suzuki, who we talked about, who's behind Virtual Cop, Super Hang-On, Virtual Fighter, all that. And this was he's like, look, he helped design the Dreamcast. He helped, he's one of Sega's top dudes, and they're on the way out. They're about to, they're like putting all their chips in on the Dreamcast as the PS2 comes in to dominate the world.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, F it, man. We're going to throw every penny we have at this crazy life sim game or whatever, this free roam open world game called Shenmue. And you can tell that they put all their chips in because this thing really does push it to the limits.
Well, that's what's so good about having a game designer who also helped design the console, right?
That's true.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows the limitations and what he can do. He knows how to push those limitations to make it look the best. And everything that I've seen, it's looking great.
It's cool. And maybe one day we need to get you hooked up with re-release. They re-released 1 and 2 as a combo package for PS4.
Oh,
so
another compilation.
Another compilation.
Nice.
But anyway, back to Christmas. We were talking about, we have all these Christmas memories of when you wake up on Christmas morning and Santa might have left you a game.
Yeah.
And we talked about some of that in the previous episodes where we got Game Boys and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think for me, one of my biggest ones is I got a PS2 when I was, I think, 11 or 12 or something,
Okay.
2005 or 2006 or something. So, on the way out, but it was still
Yeah.
at the time kind of a brand new console. It was, bought it from the store out the box. And for me, it was a huge jump up from the PS1. And
Yeah.
I think I got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4,
Heck yeah.
NCAA 06,
Nice.
and a couple other games for Christmas. And just remember jamming Black Sabbath Paranoid CD while I'm
Nice.
playing Tony Hawk 4.
Teen pregnancy rates drop to all-time low. Because now guys have something better to do. It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, available now. Rated T.
Yeah, well, I know that the soundtrack for Tony Hawk really built a generation of music lovers.
Yes.
That game alone, that series
Sex
alone.
Pistols, AC/DC, they're all in these games.
Yeah, so that's what I know everybody I grew up with. They got their music taste from Tony Hawk.
Bunch of like punk rock, Celtic punk rock, like Flogging Molly and all those guys. I mean, you're right. Amazing soundtrack.
Yeah, so that's a great gift. PS2, man.
PS2, Tony Hawk 4.
That sounds like a great Christmas memory because my Christmas gift memory,
Okay.
kind of a little bit of a disaster, to be honest.
Okay.
So, whenever Zelda Twilight Princess finally got announced for the Cube back in 2005,
yes.
I pre-ordered it early 2005 at Best Buy.
Okay.
Like right when they announced it.
Yes.
And that game didn't get released until November 19th of 2006.
Oh my God.
So I basically had this pre-order for almost 2 full years, and it's just pinned up on my wall in my room, always watching me, right?
Yeah.
And so the day comes and it's released. So I go to Best Buy.
You go to Best Buy.
And I buy myself Twilight Princess for the GameCube. Not the Wii, but the
game
Cube.
that right now I've been trying to look at to get for my Cube, and it is astronomically expensive. And by that, I mean when the game price surpasses the console price.
Yep.
And that's what's happened with Twilight Princess. Because I think I got my Cube for $80. You can get cubes for $100, $120 nowadays. It might be a little more than when I got mine, but that game, I mean,
it's like $120 or something. And my friend Nick has my copy. He even texted me about it not too long ago. He knows he has it. You better send that, dude. I know you're in Seattle in the Navy. Don't make me call my fellow shipmates up, all right?
Watch out.
But so I come home with Twilight Princess hyped. Like, my hype level is through the roof.
Yeah.
My mom sees me walk through, and she takes it out of my hands.
Oh, my
and
God.
says, great, I needed another Christmas gift for you. And gave me $50. And she took the game from me.
Oh, my God.
And I had to wait another month before I got a chance to play Twilight Princess.
And then it just came out on the Wii.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then, so it kind of backstabbed her a little bit because once I got it, I was in the room for the rest of the day playing it. And she's like, why aren't you out here with the family? So you took this opportunity from me.
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting. You had no idea. So I beat that game in 2 days. Like Christmas Day and then the day after.
Wow.
Yeah, I stayed up all night playing it. I played it through.
Oh, my God.
And, as much of a disaster as that was, that is one of my favorite Christmas memories, being able to play that game all the way through. Well, it ain't Christmas without giving your friends some gifts. And I got you something today, Thomas.
Well, yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you're awake. And he knows you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. And we might have a little bit of gift exchange going on, right, Travis?
Yeah, Lord knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how good I've been, but, I'm trying to be good enough. But, hey.
I expect some coal in here.
Well, it ain't.
I am a bad boy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You even put the label on there. From Travis to Thomas. And it is Sonic, which I'm a big, I'm a Sega guy.
Oh, yeah, man.
So thank you, man.
No worries,
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Let's see what we got here.
In case you need a knife.
I might need a knife.
The taper.
You know how we are here at the ranch. Keep that blade on you.
Lord knows.
Keep that blade on you in case you come across some critters out here. There are animals in it.
There are a lot of animals out here. I actually got pretty freaked out last time we were here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's see what we got here. Don't do this at home, kids. Cut away from your body at all times.
Yes, please do.
know
I've
what I
seen
mean?
a lot of accidents actually.
Cut
because
away
of it.
from the body. Okay. Now, I can't close it because that's bad luck.
I got
That's the old rules of the old guard. You open a knife, you got to close it, boy. All right, what do we got here? Look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Quest 64 in RGT 85 Classic, baby.
Yep.
Holy crap, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Quest 64. I cannot wait to tell my good buddy KD. You might have met KD before, but he had this game as a kid, and he was my neighborhood friend, lived down the street, and we'd game in each other's houses, and I remember he had this game. And then I remember I saw RGT 85's video where he absolutely destroyed this game. Oh my God. And I'm not even an RPG guy, so this is going to be wild because I can't even stand playing I have Phantasy Star 4. It's supposed to be like the best RPG on the Genesis. I'm like, all right, let's get some experience points. So I'm excited to see what's going on with the Quest 64.
Well, I know we've both been kind of memeing about it for a long time, so I've been looking forever for it, and I finally found a copy.
God.
I already fully cleaned it for you. It should be ready to go.
Okay, good. Yeah, a good addition to my 64 collection there, along with a lot of other games that, let's get real, are worse than this one. Let's get real. There's some, I don't want to get into it. Well, Travis, Merry Christmas to you. This is not labeled, but there's some stuff in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the theme is here, new experiences, but similar experiences.
Yeah.
How do you run it back the right way? And I think we found it with these right here.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Let's go. Oh, man. Some GBA.
Let's go.
We got Mega Man Battle Network 3 Blue.
Which I know you just did all those. Yeah. We talked about it in the episode, but I thought, hey, a physical cart for you to take around if you wanted to just try it out, throw it in the G-Boy player.
Heck yeah. You know, that's awesome because I remember buying this and I bought white for my buddy Pop-Tart who we talked about before. I gave him the white and I had the blue, so that's awesome. I love that. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I know you're a Mega Man guy.
And we got Super Monkey Ball Jr.
Right.
I haven't even heard of this.
Well, I know that we both have the Super Monkey Ball games on our cubes.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be really good, man. Yeah. And I was thinking how funny would it be? Yes, I have Super Monkey Ball on GameCube. But why don't I just play Super Monkey Ball Jr. on my GameCube or the Game Boy player? And it's like the D-make, but it's supposed to be really good.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited. I mean, Sega. Come on.
Yeah.
And then, what is this?
Sega
Smash Pack?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The Smash Pack, man. What's all on here?
I have no idea, but we talked about Smash Pack in the compilations episode.
Yeah.
And we said, good luck to that franchise of one game. Apparently, they re-released some other games on some other systems. There was just one game on the cast. But they have a GBA one. Who knows what's in there?
That's wild.
But the Smash Pack is back.
I'm excited to check that out. That's awesome. And you know what? I haven't got you some hot sauce. Maybe I'll throw it up on here, but it hasn't come in yet.
Okay, cool.
It's a pre-order, so I'm really hyped,
I do love hot
about
sauce.
that. I know you do.
Yeah.
You're the sauce boss.
I'm the sauce boss.
Man, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, they were pretty cheap games. I was like, these things are that cheap? I just get all of them.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, man, I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
I hope you have a Merry Christmas too, and I think I will here in Texas with my family. And, it's gonna be a good time, and Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, I got my little sister coming in from Oregon. My cousin, who I was just talking about, he's coming in from Nashville.
Okay,
getting the whole family together again. We don't get to do it every Christmas, so I'm really hyped about it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, the Cartridge Cowboys want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
That's right.
And don't forget to have a Happy New Year, all right? But I think we got one more for the new year coming up next. So.
Yeah. Fa la 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 la.